Guys, I have a video for you today, and I'm bringing to you because two Jamaican young men in recent past has met a fate of the same sort as this young woman. And when I saw the clip, I said I have to bring it to my audience because this is a trend and it is not a good one. It's not a good look for our young people. It is really heartbreaking. But take a look and then I come back and talk to you guys. Welcome to the channel. The channel is Sonia's Adventure. Thank you so much for being here.
The murder of a Mexican beauty influencer has sent shockwaves across the country.
Hoy andaba haciendo unas cosillas.
23-year-old Valeria Marquez shot to death during a TikTok livestream on Tuesday.
Ya viene.
Her followers watched her final moments live in this video.
Hola. Sí.
In the minutes before, as she recorded from the beauty salon where she worked in Zapopan, central Mexico,
Pues que te lo quieren entregar a ti.
she mentions how someone had stopped by earlier promising to bring an expensive gift.
Ya viene.
Later on, clutching a pink stuffed animal, Marquez looks out of frame before saying, "They're coming," and a voice in the background asks for her by name.
Sí.
Marquez replies yes, then leans over to mute the sound on the live stream. Horrifically shot to death in moments after, we will not show. But after, a person appears to pick up her phone, their face briefly showing on the live stream before the video ends. The identity of this person and their relationship to the crime hasn't been publicly identified. It would be the last video from Marquez, a rising online star in Mexico with nearly 200,000 followers between Instagram and TikTok.
Y el móvil de
Now Mexico's president, Claudia Sheinbaum,
con esta lamentable situación.
vowing justice. The prosecutor's office has not named a suspect, but said the killing is being investigated as a possible femicide, an intentional murder of a woman due to her gender.
You said you were horrified by this, but were you surprised?
I was horrified, and in one sense, I was not surprised.
Paulina Garcia del Moral is an assistant professor who studies gender violence in Mexico and Latin America.
It is quite common, even though it has been codified as a federal crime. The fact is that violence against women, including feminicide, is on the rise in Mexico.
There were 847 femicides reported last year by the government of Mexico. That accounts for nearly 1 out of every 4 homicides with female victims. Fighting femicide was a big part of Sheinbaum's recent presidential campaign in Mexico. And while the murder of Marquez is still being investigated, Garcia del Moral says femicide is a pervasive problem in Mexico that will take time to address.
There has to be change at the institutional level to recognize the institutional responsibility for creating conditions for women to be murdered with impunity. And if that can change, then yes, I believe there could be change, but that's going to be really hard.
Marissa Parra joins us tonight from Miami. So, Marissa, if you talk to human rights groups, they'll point out that in places like Mexico, femicide happens because the punishments just aren't there for the men who are killing these women in cold blood. What more do we know about that?
Well, it's interesting you bring that up because we know it varies state to state, and it's not just the punishment itself, Tom. We know that the punishment can vary anywhere between 50 to 60 years in places like Oaxaca, but then in a place like Michoacan, the punishment can be 20 to 50 years in prison. But that's just the punishment itself. Even the definition of femicide, what meets the criteria for femicide, varies state to state. But on top of that, the punishment does not find every person that is the perpetrator. There's various investigations that have to be done. They are very complex. Not every state has the resources to do that, Tom. And according to Amnesty International and organizations like that, 95% of femicide cases go unpunished, which, as we heard from the expert there, a big reason why this remains such a pervasive problem in this country of Mexico.
Guys, you know the only good thing that has to come out of this, this is so sad. The person's face got caught on the camera because she was doing a live stream and they didn't know. Yes, that's how God works. Plain as day. So that person will have to answer. But it is so sad. So very sad. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's just a short video. And I said, let me bring it to my audience. Guys, when you're out there, please be careful. Don't take too much chances with your lives because you don't know who is who and what they are up to. So be cautious, especially with people that you don't know. Envy is real, bad-mindedness is real. And when you put yourself out here in the public sphere, people will just dislike you just for the fact that, you know, you're doing well on social media. And it draws attention, it draws hatred, and it draws jealousy and bad-mindedness. And it is so sad. I feel so heartbroken for her and her family. And condolences go out to them. She was so young, just 23 years old. Anyway, guys, until my next video, please stay tuned to the channel. Remember to turn on your notification bell, subscribe to the channel, share, like, and comment. I look forward to your presence here. Thank you so much.